Welcome to the Living Artist Podcast. I'm your host, Preston M. Smith. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Living Artist Podcast. I'm Preston M. Smith, at PMS Artwork everywhere on internet land and socials. I want to thank you for landing on this podcast. Whether you're a professional artist, just getting started in the art world, a collector of art, or just consider yourself a creative person, this podcast has something for you. I like to think of it as a fun way to rant and talk to other creative people about living the life of an artist, surviving and getting ahead in the art world, and enjoying your life. But most importantly, not waiting until you're dead to make it happen. All right, let's get started.
Oh, hey! Join me for my top 3. Welcome to Top 3 Things with PMS Artwork.
Oh man, that was just as cheesy as I hoped it would be. Welcome back to the podcast, everybody. We're going to do something a little different today. Just something to send you off before the weekend. Top 3 things I'm doing right now. And these are things that are new things or rehashed things that I'm doing or focusing on right now that are actually making a bit of a difference in my life or in the art world, my art conquest. So I'm going to jump right into it. The first thing I'm doing that is unique and different right now is this app called Clubhouse. And I think I mentioned it in one of the most recent podcasts. But this app is kind of a game changer. It seems kind of like a little time waster, and you can definitely waste time on there. And when people first described it to me, I was like, really? Okay. So you're just going into a room and you're listening to people. But it is not only addicting and a lot of fun, but it is a never-ending source of information. So you basically go into this app. I think it's still in beta right now. You can go in there and be invited in, or you can get on a wait list. But most people know people who are on there. They can invite them in. And you go into these rooms. They have these little groups that are like lounges and groups that are created for everything under the sun. I'm talking from spirituality to podcasting to whatever, making your first $1 million. So you go and join these groups or join these rooms or start your own rooms. Start your own conversation with a bunch of really good people who are top of their game. And you just listen. It's like a podcast, but in a group format. And the cool thing is you can raise your hand and ask questions. The moderator can bring you up and let you talk and ask a question. And then you just hear from a bunch of different people, a bunch of different perspectives. And if the room is run well and moderated well, it's really interesting and you can get a lot of good information from it. Alejandro and I have done a couple of these. We've done a couple like art selling art online. We did one for this Etsy group run by this woman named Valerie, which was great this week. We had a bunch of people come in there and we went for about 2 hours, both times actually. And we could have gone longer. It's just so much fun and has so much potential for spreading knowledge and for learning. So I would highly recommend you checking out Clubhouse if you haven't already. And if you do, hop on there and give me a follow. And, that way you can see what rooms I'm doing and what I'm speaking in. And you can join those and you can kind of get a feel for what it is. But I think this will be really a game changer for you, just for, getting some knowledge on whichever genre or category you're interested in. So second thing I'm focusing on right now is YouTube Shorts. And yes, I told you, Alejandro mentioned both these. This was one that he told me about in our interview that I did with him. And he was talking about, how have you heard of YouTube Shorts? Because I kind of missed the boat with this app called TikTok. I'm not like 100% on top of every new app that comes out. I try to keep an eye on it and see what's going to hit, like Clubhouse, for example. But TikTok, I just couldn't get into. I know a lot of artists who are having a really good time with it and getting a lot of exposure. And I'm sure there's even ways to monetize this, but I feel like I missed the boat on that one and I didn't really get into it. But TikTok basically sparked what is now YouTube Shorts. It's basically a vertical format video that is done in short form. I've heard 14 seconds, I've heard 28 seconds, but I think it's supposed to be, for the algorithm, I think it's supposed to be 15 seconds or less. But if you do 30 seconds or less too, you might be able to get some traction. But you basically do a short video with all the fat cut off, and it's in vertical format, so you can see it on your phone as if you're looking at your phone vertically, just like TikTok. And they have this whole new algorithm for that, a new category on YouTube for that, and people are blowing up when they do these right. I have not hit yet with one of these, but I know people who don't have a big following who are getting like thousands of subscribers and tens of thousands of views and likes and comments and stuff. So if you're into YouTube and you're into trying to grow your channel, look into YouTube Shorts. There's a lot of information out there. There's a lot of videos out there on them. So check it out and tell them Preston sent you. Actually, there's nobody to tell, but whatever. So the third thing I'm doing recently, and this is something I used to do a lot. I used to do this a lot with my wife. I used to do this a lot on my own. I'm doing it now because of my back, because I'm rehabilitating my back still. And I can't run. I can't work out. I can't do my normal, like super intense workout that I always do. So what I've been doing is first thing in the morning, I get up and I go for a walk. And I walk for about 1.5 miles to 2 miles. And I've been doing this every morning when I wake up. And then I've been doing it sometimes a little bit midday and sometimes with my wife after dinner at night. And the thing about walking is it clears your head, especially when you're doing this outside, especially right now when a lot of people are still feeling isolated and quarantined. Getting out there, clearing your head, being outside, seeing some trees, seeing some sky, seeing some mountains, some birds, whatever, seeing your neighbors, whatever you want to see. It's great though, because it's like, not only is it meditative, not only does it clear your mind and get the oxygen flowing into your body and you burn some calories, get a little bit of a light cardio. It's easy on your joints, but I found it's one of the best times for me to come up with new ideas. I also get ideas when I'm meditating very well, but walking is one of the best. I mean, you can go, there's like lots of books on this. People, very famous people throughout history, having that be a daily routine of theirs is taking walks, because for some reason, it's just one of those things, being out in nature, being with yourself, walking, it just clears your mind and, opens you up to receiving new ideas. I don't know why it works. It just does. And it's been working for me. So those are the 3 things I'm doing right now. And I thought I would just share them with y'all because I just thought it's important to be sharing these things. And if some of this stuff has helped me, then maybe it could help some of you out there. So let's just reiterate real quick. Clubhouse app, just like it sounds. Clubhouse, like a clubhouse sandwich. YouTube Shorts. Oh, I forgot to mention with YouTube Shorts, you just do hashtag shorts or hashtag YouTube Shorts on your YouTube description, or you can even put shorts in the title, which also helps YouTube find out when it's like scraping through all the information and data out there. It helps them discover what is a YouTube short along with the vertical format, but that can get it into the system, and hopefully you'll be one of those videos that's chosen that blows up. So YouTube Shorts is the second one. And then taking a walk out in nature, preferably early in the morning. But I also like in the evening when it's either dusk or the sun has just gone down. Those are my favorite times, and they work every time without fail. So give these things a try. Give one of them a try. Give 2 of them a try. Hey, give all 3 of them a try if you're feeling randy. And let me know if they work for you. Just wanted to do a short one for you today. And it's about time to get off for the weekend. So take it easy, everybody. I will see you next time.
And thanks for joining me for my top 3.
This has been the Living Artist Podcast. Thank you so much for listening. I just want you to know that I appreciate you being here, and I'm grateful to be in your ears. Your art and creative life on this planet is meaningful, so thank you for sharing it with me. If you like this podcast, whatever platform you're listening to it on, please subscribe and share it with your friends. You can also leave me a positive review to show your support. This helps me to reach more people with the algorithmic magic and keep the show going strong. If you want to see more of what I do and check out the art that I create, you can visit my website at www.pmsartwork.com or follow me on social media everywhere at PMS Artwork. That's it for now. See you back here next time.